All right, y'all. So here's what we're going to talk about. Here is the difficult acceptance that America is facing right now, where they may have to be looking at their own, what they would call the resistance or acts of resistance, in aligning with, aligning with true evolutionary practice. Okay. And I'm talking about where they had the No Child Left Behind Act, and then they've changed it to Every Student Succeed, or ESSA, something like that. This is competition between between the individual states, right? Now, what has been created from these kind of acts is that it's not about the people anymore. It's become about a state in competition with another state, the country in competition with another country, and then they're willing to pull people from that location to place them in position that they aren't ready for. So let's give this example. If a narcissist is made by customer service and being placed between a rock and a hard place, technically speaking, everyone has taken or is being positioned as Eve, where if the serpent met Eve in the garden and said, if you do not eat from this tree or the fruit of this tree, we are going to bite you, right? Now, let's just imagine that the fruit is government funding or forward movement in a direction. However, that direction is in disalignment to disalignment to, let's just say, evolutionary flow, right? I was going to say source, but if an entity has erected itself as source outside of what is evolutionary for everyone or all inclusive, then they would see themselves, as me saying, they're in disalignment with that entity. So here's what I'm noticing. To place someone in position, and this is how we're seeing they're using the youth, because to offer them, hey, we're going to give you a specific level of power or position over the people, right? To keep the image of this is where we're at in competition with another country, with another state, so on and so forth. Then I've had to witness how the position that child mindset as though they've accomplished something great or as being someone of value, until it comes that moment where they have to, or they're looking to tear them down from their high horse. Okay. There are a couple different factors in how they played it, where they want to silence me. That's one. And so this being has been coupled with very close dynamics to what I am, because they're basically saying, if I get on this platform and have to take that person or being or that position down, then they feel justified in saying, well, we also too have to take down where she's positioned in this rat race, basically. But the truth of the matter is, they're taking a child, or they've done this a lot. They've fed the child to be in a place of basically Saul, right? Where the people kept saying, well, everyone is calling Saul the king, new king, and this and that. But however, in alignment to what is evolutionary growth for everyone, or inclusivity. The chosen one to be leading was David, right? Because basically God is saying, well, you are in right alignment with where you guys as a being or a whole or holistically are mentally developed at, right? But now, because they need to look like they are not lagging in being in competition with each state or other